Welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. So one thing my coach was telling me, and this is totally acceptable what we're doing, we're warming up. We'll warm up. So let's see how this arm is underhooked, then this leg should be forward. When I do this arm for the underhook, this leg will be forward. And we're already doing that. So just kind of relax. There you go. This is totally acceptable for warming up. But I got into the habit of doing it all the time, and like I would be using this for pressure. And he'd be like, no. He said, you want to, like, when I'm going for this underhook, for example, I'll like try to, for actual technique, I will like try to get right up like there because you want to get that deep underhook. Like, let's say you beat me to the good underhook and I got a whizzer. Okay. Remember how I was doing this? Yep. And then doing the duck under? Yep. That's all fine and dandy. It's an awesome technique. Another thing is to say you're smart, you're keeping your shit down. And I do this whizzer, and then I have to just, at the end of the pop, I'm going to try to shoot for that underhook. And I'm going to try to get it really deep. And then I'm going to put that head right up in there. Now, this was interesting. This is awesome, and this is awesome. I'll say, hey, what do you feel about like the Krav Maga clinch? Like this. And he's like, no, it's fine. He goes, but it's not as good as this. Because this has more control. See how I'm controlling it? Yeah. Like go ahead and just limp arm and pull away. Yeah, like go ahead and get me on it. Get me a good clinch. Yeah, just limp arm and pull away. If somebody's so inclined to do that. So it's not a bad clinch. It's a very aggressive clinch. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It's constantly, so they don't really have time to pull away. But just food for thought. That this. You have that shoulder attack, then you can use your head as a headbutt, but you can also just use it as a point of contact. Okay. And then when we go into this technique, I'm going to really fling it in here. I'm going to either get the arm with an S grip, and I'm just showing this for the camera, or the gable grip, which my coach says is always best. And then I'm going to get my hips right up inside you, and boom, and then post you down. Inside control. And then I want to stay here for a short time because you're going to freak out and try to roll me. You go ahead and headbutt me and roll me, or not headbutt me, but yank my head and try to roll me. And then I'm just going to establish dominance in the floor. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on. I was like here, inside control. And he said a lot of non-trained personnel are going to just try to roll out that way. So go ahead and just turn and roll, and I'd let them. And I would try to do the typical jiu-jitsu mount. He goes, nah. He goes around and pound time. Because again, he was a UFC fighter as well as a jiu-jitsu black belt. So you're rolling that way. And I just see how I just go in here. Yeah. I'm going to be a little mean, but I'm not going to be mean. Okay. See how that kind of hurts? Yeah. Yeah. He goes, that's not the point of it, but it's there. And now I'm coming in here, and I'm trying to reach and grab this arm. It's kind of like you worked on this last time, remember? How I pulled you through? Yeah. And he goes, then you can kind of hook and take the back this way. He goes, it's way safer.
So you don't
than the traditional jiu-jitsu. Yeah. The top. Say again? Oh yeah, you want to start from the standing position? Yes. So I'll do it to you. So we're here, we're fumbling, there's some slow, we do this for the camera. Boom. Doesn't really matter when, but I get this deep underhook, and I'll get this for the camera. I've got this deep underhook. You still got my arm. I'm going to use my head as a third point of contact, and then pull it out. I'm going to go for a gable grip or an S grip. Gable grip is best, but what if they're really thick or just big? You do what you can. You might not be able to even get a grip. Yep. But I get my hips right into yours, and then I just use this knee to bump you down. And then I my hand, because right here, you might want to try to pull me down because you're like, I don't like this. Like, go ahead and like, yeah, try to roll me. So this is this here. I can go for one, something like this. But let's say you're rolling, and you get that hand loose. Yeah, go ahead and just pull it loose. That's okay. I'm sliding over your leg. Let's turn this way so we can get it on camera.
It's not rolling that way.
Yeah, so I'm here and you're rolling me. I see. I just get this leg over yours. I can pull this out, turn it into an arm bar, or I can rolling. Like if you try to get up, I can reach through and grab the wrist and land you. The deep underhook. I'm sorry. I got the deep underhook. I'm like grabbing you by the. Is this a lap? No, this is a lap. This is the trap, right? So I'm grabbing you by the trap, and I'm putting my headbutt in, sliding my hand down to the waist. I can stay here. This is fine, but this I'm pulling and hanging on you, and using it's like push pull with my head. Boom, and then I'm shooting my hips in, and I'm grabbing you. I'm doing some kind of entanglement. Either a gable grip, which is number one choice, but not the only choice. You can S grip. That's more flexible for bigger people. You can even wrist grip. Whatever's comfortable for you. So I'm here. I'm sucked in, and I'm just going to bump you with my knee as I lift. I don't even have to lift that high. Just got to get you up on the ball as you're feeling it. Boom. What I like about this is how controlled it is. I can control you on the way down. I'm not trying to smash your head into something. In the underhook. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Come on, this way. You gotta go this way. Yeah, make sure you post, because I don't want to roll you. So yeah, you got me in side control. Get yourself a good side control now. Wide base with your knees on the ground, controlling me. Now a jiu-jitsu guy or an MMA guy, somebody who trains, is gonna try to turn into you. But the average person who doesn't train is gonna try to turn away. And that's when you put your leg up over mine. Yeah. You're pinning it. Yeah. But this will touch the deck. Your knee will touch the deck. And I'm seeing I'm trapped between. Yeah. You can use your shin bone as a pressure point if you want to. So, okay, so a few points I want to make about the grapple. So when we're here, and I get this deep underhook, and I put this here, this is on your neck. And I'm pushing up and pulling down. So it's very uncomfortable. And then I'm instantly 1 foot behind you and 1 foot back in front of you because I'm in a side position. So then I will, from here, grab and pull. Yeah. You see how I instantly put that hand down for my protection? And then I can just sit here and you just go ancient on me. You're used to seeing it when we practice and we do a lot of like, boom. Yeah. So you're doing the same thing from here, and then you're just either here, or here. But I like this because your arm is trapped in. Let me get this on camera. And I'm sucking you in, hip to hip, and then I'm just lifting just a hair. I don't have to be muscular to do this. I'm just getting your balance up. Your Kazushi is being taken. And then I hit with that knee. And this goes down to protect myself. Okay.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful